Yo, what's up guys, it's Fahad, and in this video, I'll be playing this new giant graveyard deck right here inside the Retro Royale season. And I'm currently ranked at 129 in this mode, so let's get into it. Okay, we found our first game against Noble Boy, so I think this guy plays with Rocket Cycle, so let's just see what he does first. Okay, never mind, he's playing Hog Rider. So let's go for the bowler. Should only get one hit on the tower. Nice. And I have to go giant in front of the bowler, otherwise they can activate King Tower. So I'll go for a giant. I think he's playing Hog 2.6. What is that? He's back to his Hog Rider, so he might go in a second. We do get a giant hit on tower. That's good damage. We have the guards for the Hog Rider. Okay. That's for Ice Spirits. Okay, I can play a Night Witch into that. He goes for a Musketeer, so I can just bowler in the same lane, so it's gonna make it difficult for him to go in now. Okay, I can go for a giant with this, and I think I can go in now because he doesn't have his Musketeer in cycle to defend this. I'll go for my guards first on the Hog Rider, and then I'll graveyard. He goes for a log. I think it's the skeletons. Yeah, we get a lot of damage. The thing with this matchup is if they don't have Musketeer, they can't really defend your giant graveyard, which is very well. And we had a bowler as well, so it was really tricky for him to defend that. I'll go for a Night Witch on top of this Musketeer, and then go for a giant. It's fine to take some damage here because he wants to go opposite lane as for us, and he took damage in the same lane, so he won't be going in the same lane anyways, so it's fine to take damage. Musketeer does get on tower. I'll just Musketeer in the other lane in case he wants to Hog Rider. He sets up another Musketeer for defense. I'm just going to cycle my arrows on the tower. I'll go for a giant. Who's out? I'll go for another bowler here. I won't graveyard because I need to defend this Hog Rider. Very nice. And I can go for a graveyard with this bowler since it's a full HP baby. Let that Musketeer down. I just go for the Fireball log so he doesn't want me to make a push. I'll go for my guards here, and I can giant graveyard since he does not have his log in cycle. He goes for a Hog Rider. I'll just graveyard and go for a late language since I have a lot of HP on my tower and he can't really defend. He has no elixir, so that will be GG's. Alright, into our next game. We're against Pedro. He's one of the best players in the world, so let's see what deck he's using. He goes for the Goblin Barrel. I'll just Musketeer. So it looks like log baits. The matchup depends on the version, so if he has Inferno Tower, it'll be quite difficult, but if it's Cannon, we should have a chance to win. I can giant here. So he is playing Inferno Tower, which is pretty difficult for us, even with Zap, since we can't defend all his barrels, and it's quite difficult to break through, since it melts our giant and our bowler. I have bowler for his Goblin Barrel. Okay, he's back to Princess. I'll just arrows the Princess to get it off the map. He has Goblin Gang for this. Or Ice Spirit and then go Knight. He goes Goblin Gang in the bridge, so I'll go Guards for the Knight. Okay, 4-shot out Princess, which is really good. We can go for a Giant in the bridge. And we can Graveyard at 0 because he's gonna Inferno Tower. And now he has no Elixir for the Graveyard. He goes for an Ice Spirit, and I can Arrows on the Princess just so our Graveyard gets a lot of damage. Alright, nice push. And that's why Elixir counting is very important, so you know how much Elixir your opponent has so you can punish them. Because I knew he would have to play Inferno Tower, which is 5 Elixir, so I went for the Graveyard. And I knew he had no Goblin Gang and Cycle either, so he can't really defend the Graveyard very well. So now we just gotta play good defense and finish off the game. We can go Bowler here and Guards for the Princess. Clean the Cycle a Musketeer. He goes for Inferno Tower pretty high. Sniper things. I'll go for a Zap just to reset it. And I'll go for a Giant the bridge. Since he's not back to his Inferno Tower, he has to cycle. He's back to his Inferno Tower, but again, I'll play my Graveyard as soon as I get it. Since once he plays Inferno Tower, he can't defend the Graveyard right away. He gets a Goblin Gang down, but I'll play my Musketeer. He goes for a Goblin Barrel in the opposite lane, which I can go for my Bowler. I'll go for my Guards. This is risky. I didn't want to miss my arrows, so I was just careful there. I'll go for my Bowler for the barrel. It's important not to get outcycled in this matchup since they will be cycling really fast. I'll go for my arrows to get some tower damage, and I have Guards for the Princess. I can Zap to take that out. And I have Musketeer for the Goblin Barrel. Okay, I have Princess for the... Okay, I have the Bowler, and then I have the Arrows this, because I don't want to take much damage. And he has to defend the right side, so I'll go for a Giant at the bridge, as well as Guards. Musketeer is on tower. I'll go for a Musketeer in the middle, and I'll go for a Bowler on the side, because I know it's in the back, so I don't need to place it in the back. I'll go for a Night Witch here, just so he doesn't know which lane we're gonna go. And now I can go for a Giant here, and then Graveyard on the right side. He won't expect it, and I can go for Guards on that, and... he has no Gang for the Graveyard, which is his best Graveyard counter is the Goblin Gang, so... Yeah, I can Zap, and now I need Arrows Zap to win the game. I need to Arrows on defense here though, so I'll just cycle. I can Graveyard, I don't think he can defend this one. And I think he gave up, so GG's. Alright guys, into our final game. We're against this guy. So let's just wait and see what deck he's playing. He goes for Skeletons. Baby Dragon. So I'm thinking he's playing Splash Art since I saw there's a Splash Art deck with Skeletons instead of Barbarian Barrel since there is no Barbarian Barrel inside of Retro mode. I can go for a Giant here, and I can Graveyard like this. Make sure you play it like this against Poison decks and Earthquake decks since it will get more damage. Nice, so you do get some good damage here. I think I can go for Arrows just to clean everything up. Those Skeletons were pretty bad. So, as long as you have Musketeer for the Baby Dragon and don't get overwhelmed, I think you can win this matchup. Bowler for the Tombstone. And also, you'll be using Guards most of the time to defend the Graveyard since It's the best counter in this deck. So I will go for that Night Witch in the back here. I can go for a Giant with this just to pressure and Musketeer to snipe that down. He does go for the poison. But now he can't really stop all this since he's not back to his Tombstone. Now he is, but he has no elixir. So we will get some nice Giant damage. I'll go for guards. Make sure your guards take damage, otherwise they can activate King Tower with the tornado. I'll go for Night Witch here, and I'm gonna be careful since he might go in now since I don't have my guards. I'll just block the bridge like this and go for Musketeer on the side. Nice. And he used poison as well, so now he can't kill my Musketeer. And I can go for a Graveyard since he's not back to his poison yet. I'll play it like this since he does not have poison cycle. And arrows to skeletons. He doesn't need to do everything back, but the Musketeer is still alive, so it's gonna prevent him from getting a counter push. Musketeer can get a lot of value in this matchup for poison bait. I'll set up another one in the back. I think he's gonna go in here, so I'll bowler here. Yeah, he goes for the Graveyard poison. I'll just Night Witch outside of the poison so I don't take any corner hits. And pretty nicely defended. I can go for a Giant Graveyard here now since he did use his poison. Yep, I waited a second because that was his only option to NATO back my Giant, so now he can't do that. And I'll arrows the Tombstone just so our Giant gets on tower. Musketeer to snipe that baby dragon. Zap. Nice. Now we just need a little bit more damage from spells, and we got this. We can just block the bridge here, and then go for guards on the Graveyard. And he's gonna go all in, so I'll just go for a Graveyard. And I can arrows to finish off the game, and GG's.